All right, so let's get into it. I'm back with another vlog. This is a hair vlog, and when I say a hair vlog, I say that very loosely. One, because I don't actually do hair, okay? Hair is not, nor shall it ever be, my ministry. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into this vlog. I always get the incantation to do my kids' hair at the most inconvenient times because it stresses me out to do their hair. It truly does. They all have hair down their backs. It's super thick. Like, it takes hours. Now, I can say that it takes hours versus days because before I switched to the current products that we use, it definitely was taking me days to do their hair. Now, it just takes me like, let's say 5 to 6 hours. That's with all the tears and all the thing because for some reason, my kids, and let me know in the comments if this is your kids too, but my kids act like I'm out here trying to nail them to the cross or something when I'm doing their hair. And I literally, again, I cannot do hair. So because I cannot do hair, I'm not doing anything tight or pulling and tugging. Like, I'm very gentle with detangling, and I start from like the bottom and work my way up to the roots. I always have a nice leave-in that I could put in their hair so that their hair gets a nice slip to it. So there's literally no reason for them to be acting the way that they do, but you couldn't tell them that. They the way that they be in here screaming, you would think that a murder was happening. But anyway, let's get back to it. So I had this little tool thing that I got with some of my products that I have, and it's like a little handheld brush blow dryer. Now, it does work. However, because my girl's hair is super thick, it actually pops off a couple times when I do their hair. But it still works good overall. It allows me to brush and blow dry at the same time. And I don't like to straighten their hair often. And I usually don't even just straighten it with this brush. I usually just run it through enough so that I could pull it apart easily with my fingers. And before I put any heat on their hair, even from the blow dryer, I always, 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 always put a heat protectant on their hair first, and mine. And then the reason that I blow dry our hair after you wash it is because your hair is at the weakest point it can possibly be at when it's wet. So it's for future reference. If you do get out of the shower after washing your hair and you have the time, it is recommended that you blow dry your hair. Now, you can air dry it. It's just not recommended because if you air dry it and then it's rubbing against stuff, you run the risk of causing more breakage. I also use like a split end mender in our hair that kind of pulls the split ends back and keeps them from continuing to fray up the hair shaft. Now, like I said, hair's not my ministry, so these braids, are they going to be the best? No. Are they going to get the job done? Yes. Parts crooked as crooked can be. And all I can tell you is I can consistently make all the braids the same size. But I cannot part to save my life. Okay? Cannot. Also, you'll see that I show you pretty much everything with Jensen's hair, just aside from me actually washing it. But everybody else, it got later and later when it was time to do everybody else's hair. So I just went ahead and inserted pictures instead of showing you guys the whole process. And if I showed you the entire process with everybody's hair, this video would be like 6 hours long. So to avoid that, I just went ahead and showed you how I did my son's hair and then just added some clips in of how I did everybody else's hair. I am surprised though that Blake sat down for as long as he did because, you know, he's the youngest. And I fully expected him to be twisting and turning and falling out. And outside of him wanting to get down a couple times to get his toy that he found so fascinating to continue to throw on the floor. Like, once it fell on the floor the first time and I made the mistake of picking it up, it became a game for him, and he was just enjoying it so much that he kept throwing it down. And other than that, like, he was vibing in the chair. So I'm just like, okay, we getting somewhere, we doing something, we sticking and moving. Now I will say that my daughter Jace, baby, we was about to tussle. Okay, she is the one that likes to put on all the theatrics, the most theatrics when it's time to get her hair done. And literally, you could breathe in her direction, and she would just, oh no, oh no. It's ridiculous. And also, if you pay attention to what's actually going on, like around with the other kids while I'm doing Jensen's hair, you will see that it be your own kids. It really be your own kids. Because why does my daughter keep walking up, sticking this thing on my stomach? There's nothing in there, ma'am. There's nothing in there for you to listen to. Okay, put some respect on my name and stop playing with me. Don't put that on my stomach. Yes, I'm fat. I know. You don't need to play. But yeah, so it's just like, ma'am, you don't have to do that. You really don't. And then my sons, they wanted to play with these lightsabers. So we went to Disney Springs for the kid's birthday. And if you haven't watched that vlog, go watch it. And then, you'll know what I'm talking about. But stay here, finish this one, then go watch that one. Now, we went into the Star Wars store. And the lightsabers were like $40 a piece. My husband was like, nah, babe, put that back. Go ahead and put that down. Because all of them wanted one. And so we went to Five Below. And like the next day we went to Five Below with my sister. And we seen these. And these was $5, baby. They do the same thing. They light up and you can swing them around. So why would I pay $40 a piece when I could pay $5 and get them from Five Below, and they gonna do the same, and they gonna break them all the same? I remember my mom got my kids these drum sets, like this little drummer boy drum set, looked like it belonged on a nativity scene. And when I tell you, the second that thing came out the box, they broke it. Like, it did not survive an hour in my house. And they do that with like literally almost every single toy that they get. They like will find a way to break it. At the moment that I'm filming this voiceover for this video, they broke the lightsaber. Like, they cracked the blue one, and the top piece, they ripped it out and they cracked the bottom piece. So it lights up and it still makes all the sounds, but now the pieces are like stuck. I had to like smack it down in there to keep it from coming out. I'm just waiting on him to break the red one, child, so I can throw them in the garbage. But anyway, I hate those lightsabers. I really do. Like, I've almost been stabbed in the eye like 5 times at this point. So yeah, I can't wait till those go in the trash. But I do like this little Bluey toy. So when we were in Target, first of all, love Bluey. Like, I'm a Bluey mom through and through. I got my girls these Bluey shirts the other day. Super cute. I also wanted to go to Walmart for my next like kids theme party and get the Bluey cakes. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the toy. So they got the little doctor set. If you watch the show, then you know, like, Bluey likes to play doctor, and they got the whole little doctor set. And that's the thing that my daughter keep putting on my stomach. And then you see all these little fake band-aids that she's putting on us. That came from the Bluey toy. They love that thing. And it came with like a little stethoscope, a little shot thing, a sticker thing of band-aids, which I'm gonna have to see if I can get some more stickers off Amazon, because she used them all trying to make us feel better. But anyway, so it came with that. It came with it didn't come with an x-ray thing. And we were watching the episode where they were playing doctor, and she was like, I need an x-ray thing. And then she picks up my son's tablet and uses that as a pretend x-ray. It was so cute. But yeah, you see, I can't even get his braids to go all the way down to the end. But these will be fine to last like for the rest of this week and going into next week. And like I said, we're a Bluey family. You see, Bluey on in the background. And that's the episode where they're playing doctor right there, literally right there. And then that just made her come and want to play with the stuff more. And she continued to put that thing on my stomach. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, this hairstyle will last him for the rest of the week. But you can even see my girl's hair, like before I washed it. You see how thick and dense their ponytails look? And it's even like Jace has the most hair. You see how high her puff is? Isabella's hair is long and it goes down her back as well. But her hair has more shrinkage, whereas Jace's hair texture is a little bit more loose than hers. I would say as far as hair textures go, Jensen and Jace have a similar hair texture. Oh, he's so happy with his hair. And then Blake and Isabella have a closer hair texture to each other. Yeah, so see, here are the pictures that I inserted of my son's hair, my other son, and then my daughter Isabella's hair. I didn't get Jace because she was just crying too much. But I want to thank you for watching and hanging out with me while I attempt to do my kids' hair. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.